But eventually the dirt turns into this like perfect little shiny sphere.
Mm-hmm.
And so they did this with dried out shit from a lion and a something else. It was,
What?
yeah, they made lion shit. They went to a zoo. And they rolled it up into a ball until it was like super shiny. So you can in fact shine shit using.
So you can polish a turd.
You can polish a turd using an ancient Japanese art form of making dirt into shiny balls.
Wow.
Well, and what was the
Origami?
what was the
the technical term?
Yeah,
I think it was Durodongo.
good old Durodongo.
Durodongo.
I think so.
Yeah. Wasn't he like a Mexican wrestler?
I did it once in college. It wasn't for me.
You did it for
experimentation.
Shine a turd for a friend.
Yeah.
That's real big of you. Great. Technically, we're the magic equivalent of polishing a turd.
It worked for us.
Think about it.
Yeah.
So
don't have to for long.
are we in the queue yet?
Yeah, we're in the queue, but the queue's not firing.
Oh God, that's
a metaphor.
that is
Yeah. So let's talk about the beer.
Okay.
Oatmeal stout.
slow elk. It's not bad.
It's not bad. I thought it would be a lot heavier.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like I mean, it's thick.
That's what she said.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as that Red Band I drank.
Choke down.
No, I mean, well, which was good too. I'm drinking this other stuff called Red Band, which is stout with coffee added, which George provided for me, and it was pretty good. Tasted like Folgers crystals.
Just the crystals.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was really dry and powdery.
Crunchy even.
So it's like caffeine and alcohol, which is not a good combo for me. You know,
But for most, I've heard it's good for the heart.
yeah. It's a health food. It's in the health food aisle, right next to the s'mores. Maybe not s'mores.
So the slow elk on the bottles, they have kind of like
Fortune cookie sayings.
Yeah, we make water fun. Slow elk.
Yeah.
Feels like a Chinook. That was what mine said.
No, what the hell does it mean?
You cannot say that on air.
Mine says don't horse them in.
Well,
Which is
I think
why
a Chinook is both a helicopter and an Indian tribe. Because helicopters are all named after Indian tribes.
Either way, I'm offended.
That's why it's that's why it's the Apache, the Chinook.
I see. So when they're strafing villages,
it's the Indians doing it.
Yeah.
What's a Huey?
You know, the Huatongas. The Huatonga tribe.
Oh.
I don't think it's that, but it is something like that.
Okay.
I have to look it up.
I've never seen.
What does
I've
Elder
never
of Laurels do?
I've never seen Elder of Laurels.
Okay. Elder of Laurels. I'll try not to select it as I go over it.
We don't want it.
It's not bad.
Oh yeah, it's cheap.
You have to have a lot of other creatures out
Right.
to kind of get.
I don't know. That's kind of badass.
It is.
Okay,
I wouldn't be against it.
Is there anything better?
I mean, a 2-3 for 3 just in and of itself isn't bad.
Night Revelers.
My eye was drawn to Silent Departure.
Really?
And I also see Midnight Haunting just because they're the only cards in that color. There's a lot of green, not a lot of good green.
I don't think, looking at this, I don't think that anyone's going to get drawn into green by Make-A-Wish, Ranger Scout. I guess technically the Grizzled Outcast.
What do you want to take?
Let's take the Elder of Laurels.
Yeah?
I mean...
Live Dangerously?
It would either be that or there's like 2 other cards.
Mentor of the Meek.
Okay.
Well, Invisible Stalker. Yeah.
Did we go down the Invisible Stalker path? I've wanted to, and we
do it.
Have many times talked. Mentor of the Meek is good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tons of card advantage.
Okay, you know
we're
what?
Passing another Invisible Stalker.
Mentor of the Meek.
Was there
We'll do exactly the same thing that we did with the Reckoning. Build a deck around it.
Around Mentor of the Meek?
Yeah.
So we're only taking creatures that have power 2 or less?
Yeah. We can't do that and win. That's crazy talk. I mean, you should take that card. But however, though, the Elder Laurels will beef up other cards based on all of our weenies.
Yeah.
No, I think green. Okay, green, white, two colors that tend to have a lot of low power creatures.
What do you think of that, though? I mean,
what the hell, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, if we are heading down this
whenever
path,
another creature of power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you pay 1. You draw a card, right?
Right.
So the Throbbing Sentry totally works.
Right. As would a Doom Traveler.
Yes.
A Doom Traveler, you potentially could draw 2 cards when he came in, and then when his token came in. But I think the Throbbing Sentry gets you more, because we don't really just want to have creatures that
just die. We want them to be
so
able to be...
I think we take the Throbbing Sentry, and then we keep an eye out for the Selfless Cathar, because that was a badass combo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Other good cards in here are Rally the Peasants.
More chocolate, Bob.
I like Crossway Vampire.
Yeah, so do I.
I do too.
And Pitchburn Devils is decent.
This one.
I've had some bad luck with Desperate Ravings. People talk about it like, oh yeah, you're drawing these 2 cards, but then you have to discard at random.
Yeah.
And it's always the card I want. I always get screwed by it. Okay, so if we are sticking with that theme, I think an Orchard Spirit is a creature of 2 or less.
Right.
Who has some semi-evasion.
Right.
Could be pumped by this guy to some good effect.
Now, for 1 more, we can get a Flying Vigilant creature with the same power and toughness. I know you don't like the Abbey Griffin.
Here's what I like about the Spirit.
It's a little bit faster.
It's a Spirit.
Okay.
Oh no, it's
done.
It's a little bit faster, and also if they have a Geist Catcher's rig, it doesn't die to it.
Right.
So if they have a Urgent Exorcism, it does.
Right. Or if they have any flying creature.
But they do have to be playing Urgent Exorcism. Hey, Selfless Cathar.
Yep.
Although I do like the Bell Ringer, but I think we use some lower cost creatures at this point.
Right. And we'll probably be able to pick up a Village Bell Ringer at some point.
The series is lousy with them.
Yeah. Not that won't be able to pick up Selfless Cathlers. They're pretty available also. But yeah, with a Throbbing Sentry,
it's kind of gross.
So other good cards we're giving up. Feral Ridgewolf is solid. The Brain Weevil is very solid.
Weirdly
Village
solid.
Cannibals.
Ironsmith is...
Yeah. Ironsmith would have been great in our deck, too. If we wanted to go on 3rd color. But
if we can avoid it, I don't think we do.
Well, we haven't seen any sort of removal at all. So, there's another Bellringer, Intangible Virtue. Creature tokens you get have +1/+1 Vigilance. Not a bad idea. I don't know where I have tokens, but...
I kind of think Bellringer gives us another creature that...
And it's a combat trick.
Right.
It's a creature that's a combat trick.
Yeah. And because it comes in at Flash, we can cast it and draw the card.
Right.
Potentially. I mean, Woodland Sleuth also would be
that could table, though.
Yeah.
Woodland Sleuth is not well regarded.
It isn't, so...
I think the Bellringer is better regarded. Okay, someone is going to have an ass ton of these irons for these blacksmiths.
Yeah, really.
Do we go with Trepidation Blade?
Fuck yes, we go with Trepidation Blade.
I don't see why not.
Like, I don't know how it goes with the theme, except that all of our creatures are small.
Yeah.
And it will help them.
What will it do? It will basically turn over.
It flips cards until it hits a land. The creature gets +1 force for each card flipped.
I don't see anything we're really passing. I mean, we're
the spider. Technically, the spider does qualify.
Right. Except if he doesn't.
Well, sure, but I mean that's always the case.
Voiceless Spirit,
probably the Smite the Monstrous.
Yeah, I think maybe Smite the Monstrous because
we need more. We have no removal.
We're desperate.
Well, because all of our creatures are going to be kind of small, and so the thing that's most dangerous to us is something that's
like a Kinder.
Is anything, any wolf, really,
any creature.
Yeah.
If they're playing cards, we're screwed.
How do you feel about the Hollowberg
out of this pack, I think it's
so what? We have to sacrifice a creature, but we make somebody really beefy. We make up for it.
Yeah.
And if we're sacking a Doomed Traveler or the Cather, who cares?
Right. And if we're putting that onto like a spirit or something that's flying, and that also flips our sentry,
right?
I can see it.
All right, I'm good with it.
As much as I can see the Trepanation Blade, I can see that.
Yeah. There's really nothing here.
Take the bump in the night. No, take the Typhoid Rats.
Well,
you want to take the...
I'm torn between these two. I guess Typhoid Rats would just kill it.
Yeah.
So that's probably worse than this being able to block
forever.
There's something to be said for taking a Naturalize as a sideboard card.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I'd rather get rid of the Rats.
Yep.
Wooden Stake?
Yeah, we'll keep our equipment options open.
Yeah, don't really care.
Bramble
we
Crush.
Seriously need some two drops.
Bramble Crush is a good sideboard. Does the same thing as Naturalize, or does a little bit more than Naturalize, but costs more. Okay, so realistically, we probably don't want to play Wooden Stake.
No.
And many people are saying, realistically, you don't want to play Trepanation Blade.
Yeah,
but they're wrong.
You don't want any of that shit.
Okay. Bonds of Faith is removal.
It is huge.
On color, probably what we want to take, because we have a Smite the Monstrous.
Right.
Out of this pack, though, there's a good chance that we could get maybe an Elder Cather or a Doomed Traveler or a Spidery Grasp to table. And any one of those three I think we would like.
Agreed.
Okay.
Hamlet
Captain.
Are we heavy human? 3, 4. Yeah, 4 humans. Is Hamlet Captain better than the Pilgrim?
Ooh. He's 2/2 for 2.
Considering
we're kind of low on 2 drops.
Considering, here's my argument. We don't really have that huge of creatures, so their casting costs are going to be relatively minor.
So we'd be better off having guys giving the
pumping the combat advantage.
Okay. Was that a euphemism?
Bob is on his 4th beer, mind you. Everyone else, not so many, but Bob
is
take the curse.
He's been pumping the combat advantage.
I've been pumping the combat. I've been priming the pump of the combat advantage. Of course, I think we should take the curse of Ronquapeel.
Right. I think we should take the Shepherd.
Mm-hmm. I thought you'd say that.
I tend to agree with John.
I thought you'd say that. It sounds like something you would do. What about the Silver Chase Fox to kill
that would be another one that I would strongly consider, but we're looking for humans if we can do it.
Yeah, I'm looking for humans in this room.
Oh, there's a Vulcan. Oh, that's racist, Bob.
It is. Really, it's not racist. It's like speciesist.
No, because if I'm Uhura, right, then that's racist.
No, she's human.
Well, yeah, but she's also black, so you're racist.
No. You got this completely wrong.
No.
She's still human.
No.
You're an idiot.
But Spock wasn't human.
Mm-mm.
Well, he was half
human. You're half an idiot.
Ooh.
Yay, Heartless Summoning. Oh, hello, Daybreak Rangers.
I can't believe that's still around.
Yeah, someone must have got a Mythic.
And it looks like we're going to have to put in some red. But that card alone wins.
That wins the whole game.
Why aren't we building around that damn card?
We should. We should now. Take a Harbor Spire.
Abandon all we've done. Rebuke.
Sure. I also take the Harbor Spire.
Yeah, Rebuke.
I think we could put in 1-2 mountains.
1-2 mountains.
Yeah, you're right.
And
the Shepherd again?
Yeah. Because we're a little bit low on 2 drops.
That's a solid 2-drop.
Yeah.
I would have, yeah. The 2 cost. Travel preparations?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How did that even make... Well, wow, no one plays green.
We're going to top out at 4, and
we're happy with that.
Yeah.
That was the goal.
Makeshift Marauder Mauler. Marauder,
fucks us up.
Yeah, is bad against us. So getting rid of that. Spidery Grasp is a pretty good combat trick.
Yeah, we saw that one guy use it. Wrong.
Yes, I have used it to great effect.
Villagers. Wow, that's good too. Shut up.
And another spidery grasp.
God, I can't believe the curse made it through.
People hate that card, Bob. They hate it. They talk about its mother.
They're gonna rue the day. Little rue.
You know, I think we have a fair. I mean, we almost have enough playables out of
Just
two packs.
Yeah.
Yeah, this third pack. We're just choosing random shit.
I guess we take the bramble and the naturalize. We got our sideboard ready.
Yeah, that's weird,
It's
man.
that zombie enchantment deck. Where are we at for creatures? 11? Yeah, I'll take
All right.
Okay, I'll take a
We're
move.
getting so we actually have quite a few of those.
Yeah. And at worst, Moon Mist is a fog,
Right.
kind of. If they have werewolves, you're screwed. But I've seen people play it just as a fog.
Oh yeah, I've done it.
No, you haven't.
I have.
When?
When you were gone.
You know, the Moon Mist actually would transform the Sentry also.
Sure.
He wouldn't deal damage, but
But he'd still be human, so it would also turn him back.
it would only turn him once.
Yeah.
Transform is only one way.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
He'd transform, and then
Yeah, it does not revert you back to human.
Huh. Because he is a human. I just thought it would flip him.
If he was flipped, though, I think it might flip him back.
That's what I was saying.
So you're saying if he was the 5/4,
If he was the 5/4, he would turn into a 2/2.
I don't know if that works so well. Oh jeez. How do we not take the Reaper?
Yeah,
Easily, we just don't take him.
There's a bastard.
but I fear him.
I would say either the Outlaw, because we have any red, and she's really awesome if you can get her to work, or the Prey Upon.
Yeah, to me, it's...
Prey Upon is a little for us but we can still use it to pick up a 1/1 or something.
For me, it's Juggernaut
Yeah. Or
Prey Upon, or maybe the Rider, and then there's a part of me that says the Reaper is going to eventually be our doom.
yeah.
I think...
Yeah, but he has to hit the board.
I think Juggernaut.
Okay.
Sure.
We're not going to have...
enough of our creatures will be dying.
I guess I'm breaking from our plan if we were trying to make everything trigger off of that, but...
Wait.
Would Prey Upon be better?
But what battle are we gonna win?
Yeah.
Unless some of our guys are flipped.
We have some guys that get pretty big when they flip.
Yeah.
What does your heart
Just pick
tell you?
one, John.
My heart tells me Juggernaut.
All right. Reckless Waif?
I think it has...
One of those two?
Yeah, it has to be between one of those two. Like, I don't think we're going to have enough red to really support red. We're just going to try to have enough red that...
All right, fair enough.
I agree.
I would say the Prey Upon. Because we could kill the Avacyntian Priest with it.
Right. The Priest, though, would trigger Mentor of the Meek and help with our creature count for Elder of Laurels.
True.
Yeah. Let's go with the priest.
It's a 2-drop. I have no problem with that. We have enough 2-drops now. We're doing pretty well, though.
Yeah. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11 humans.
Okay, that's not bad.
Humans. Oh, Army of the Damned.
You might not be wrong. Like, at this point, the value of a Woodland Sleuth versus the value of them not casting Army of the Damned.
Plus,
Right.
you have one, though.
Yeah. 2, because you made us take one the other way.
Hey,
Yeah.
that would have worked
Yeah.
if we had had different cards show up later.
Oh,
Well, you don't know. If you don't take it, it's gone.
Yeah.
he ain't wrong.
There we go. Okay.
Selfless Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing... Oh, the rebuke!
There's a rebuke there, but
Whatever.
I think the Cather.
Moment of heroism.
Ooh,
Yeah, that or the Chapelgeist, but
maybe Moment of Heroism.
I like Moment of Heroism.
Yeah.
I've seen it used for pretty broken effect.
I don't know if we're playing the Trepanation Blade, but
Maybe we're playing 2.
Why not have a second one?
We
I
can do
guess
that. We could take the Caravan Vigil. Just to make sure that we get a land on the board.
right, but we don't need that many.
Right.
True.
Maybe Abbey Griffin, just
Because
Have a
it has
little
vigilance.
we're low on flight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I was gonna
Full
say
Moon's
I was
Rise.
gonna say Blazing Torch, but yeah, we have a Full Moon's Rise, which would affect 4 of our creatures.
Sure. Or we could take the Fox.
Right, Fox would give us another 2-drop. What do we have for? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 removal spells. We probably need the torch.
Okay.
Sure.
We're still a little low on answers. Here, I think we take the Cather over the
Warden? I can see that because we don't have a whole lot of spirits.
Yeah,
I agree.
And it's the Warden that gives the crappy bonus.
Sure.
And Ghost
Wish we got a
Quarter
few more
yeah,
Throbbing Sentry.
as a sideboard.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trepanation Blade.
Hells yeah.
Or even like, we're probably not going to play 2 of them.
Yeah.
A Riot Devils
All of them.
would block us semi-effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Take the Mulch.
I was going to say the
no,
wings.
the wings. Mulch doesn't
If we
feel
just
good.
can't find our way through.
Well, it wasn't because I thought Mulch was good for us. It was because I didn't want somebody else to have it.
Right, the spider spawning deck that's going to beat us.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So fuck yeah, Trepanation Blade. There were a lot of them in this. What?
And we got Full Moon's Rise anyway.
Awesome. We win.
Okay. Well, we have 30 cards here. We'll have to
Pair out 7.
pare it down.
That'd be easy to do.
Interesting. It's
like a deck or something.
I'm intrigued by it.
very human,
It is.
like human centric.
Yeah.
It's more human than human.
But it doesn't have. I don't even know what cards help humans or play off of humans, but Elder Cather, I guess. We don't have one.
Yeah, we saw
The equipment, all
we
the
only
equipment
saw
we
one.
didn't get.
Maybe 2.
All right. So I think the Shepherds are a go for sure. The Full Moon's Rise, I would say, is a maybe. Hamlet Captain, Travel Preparations, Moon Mist is another maybe. The Ranger, Elder of Laurels,
Spirit.
Orchard Spirit, Spidery Grass,
Maybe.
probably.
Okay, now what we need to do is forget to put the meek guy in the deck, so that the guy we built the deck around isn't in here.
Right.
Yeah.
I support that decision. The Sentry,
for sure.
I'm going to drag these over here. Village Bellringer, I guess, is a maybe, a probably, but
Right.
Rebuke, Mentor of the Meek, got our Bonds of Faith, Moment of Heroism, our Priest, the Blazing Torch, the Juggernaut.
Right.
And so we have 6 cards to go. We're at 11 creatures. I think,
Can take at least 2.
yeah, we could take a couple Cathers
Mm-hmm.
and maybe Village Bellringer.
Okay.
That's putting us at that for a curve. From here, I think I would like to go Spidery Grass.
Sure. It's a good surprise.
Yeah, I usually see it as removal.
Yep.
But you can also use it to buff up these little creatures,
right.
even when we're hitting.
Right.
I would say for our final card, I would say the Hauberk. Over. Well, maybe no. You got the wooden stake, don't you?
Well, we only have 14 creatures. There is something to be said for having one more creature.
Right. And for creatures, we have Abbey Griffin.
Or the Cathar.
Or Cathar. We could go crazy and try a Trepanation Blade. Although
It did do 11 points of damage that one time.
it might be better.
I wish we had something with Trample.
Right.
If we had something with Trample, I would be like, yes, we need to take that. But we have one thing with Trample.
Right.
And we have to flip in order to get there.
We could do either Moon Mist or Full Moon's Rise as kind of a trick.
Right. I would say Moon Mist.
See, I like Full Moon's Rise because our little creatures, even when they aren't werewolves, are werewolves.
Right. So these guys become a 3/2 or a 4/3.
Yeah. And you can keep them alive by sacking it.
Yeah.
Now, of course, if you're looking at it the right way, then it's like, oh, we put both Trepanation Blades in that in, because then we can slap it on any of our werewolves and they have trample. But, that would involve taking cards out.
We could just mill them.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the other thing with Trepanation Blade. It happens before you actually hit.
I think Trepanation Blade we should keep in mind for sideboard. I think there are enough decks in the format that want you to mill them.
Yeah.
That putting it in main deck
is a bad idea.
Is kind of risky.
Yep.
I think the danger with this is I'm not sure we're going to have that many creatures to spare. So I think...
Selfless Cathar?
We got 2 already.
We have to be aggressive. That thing gives a bonus to every single one of our creatures once.
Okay, so how do we win? We start out, we play our Cathar, we play a Shepherd, we play some 3-drop. We have about 5 force on the board, and then we
get run over,
maybe
probably, but that's okay.
Damage or something. Would like a Cobbled Wings be the answer to help us later? Like we're giving something, we have a lot of different creatures. We're changing who has flight. We give our Juggernaut flight. We give some creature flight and use the Elder of Laurels to pump it up.
Well, I think the Elder of Laurels is one of our big things.
I would almost argue for the Moon Mist because if they see that we have nothing but small critters on the board, they tap out because we can't block them. And then we fog them, and then we swing in for a whole bunch next turn.
Right. Or they attack in, we flip, and we're able to block and deal damage with those, whereas they can't.
I can see that.
Moon Mist it is. We'll try it out. Okay, the suggestion that they give is...
9 plains, 8 forest.
I'm okay with that. I'd rather have a little bit more plains since we have that, but then we also need
we really want one of each.
What about mountains, though?
Oh, yes.
We do need a couple of those. Yeah, okay.
It's close.
Yeah, I think we could take it. I think that's reasonable.
I guess the only other thing would be if we can play with 1 fewer land. So we don't have much mana cost, and we have virtually no color commitment.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, we talk about it 4.
Right. If we took away a plains
and added the wings.
Because once we get to 3 mana, we're
pretty much peaked out.
Yeah. I can see that.
All right,
let's go for it.
Okay.
And thousands of players across the land are like, no!
Why wouldn't you do this?
And there was much rejoicing.